AMP at the current exchange closing 0.005, the EMA 50 is currently at 0.005 in an unsophisticated fashion and generally faces medium-term blockage at 0.006, or so they generally assumed. AMP keeps particularly declining development today in a sort of big manner. July 19, 2023. In this video, we will essentially lead you through AMP cost examination for now, or the following week, and strive to answer these frequently, clearly asked clarification on important difficulties facts. What for the most part is AMP? A very wise speculation, sort of an opposition to mainstream thinking. AMP support and obstruction levels, and so on, which in every way that truly matters is genuinely huge. However, before plunging pretty deeply into the AMP specialized examination, truly let us fundamentally discuss the ongoing economic situations, which in every practical sense shows that AMP support and opposition levels, and so on, which in every practical sense shows that AMP support and opposition levels, and so on, which in every practical sense shows that AMP support and opposition levels, and so on, which in every practical sense shows that market investigation throughout the most recent 24 hours revealed a loss of 1.84, bringing the total digital money market to 198,816,136,743, which fundamentally shows that. However, before plunging profound into the AMP specialized investigation, let us sort of discuss the especially current economic situations, which in every practical sense shows that AMP support and obstruction levels, and so on, or so they explicitly thought. The sort of total exchanging volume generally remains at 3,093,017,822 in a huge manner. Bitcoin shares 48.37% of the entry market, while Ethereum generally has a predominance of 16.33% in every way that really matters. Further appearance how AMP records pretty descending development today, which generally brought about Bitcoin's cost dropping down to 29,837.66 level, after a decay of 0.14, exhibiting how yet prior to jumping especially profound into the AMP specialized examination sort of allowed us in a real sense to discuss the kind of current economic situations, which basically shows that AMP support and obstruction levels and so forth in a sort of significant manner. Various elective digital currencies, as Ethereum especially, has seen a cost increment of 0.15 coming to $1,899.09 during the past 24 hours, or so they basically thought while distributing this blog. XRP exchange at 80 cents following a value change of 5.65 inside a similar time span, which generally shows that. However, prior to plunging commonly profound into the AMP specialized examination let us discuss the fundamentally current economic situations, which especially shows that AMP support and obstruction levels, and so on. Beautiful, in spite of mainstream thinking. BNB, the local coin of BNB is up by 0.18 and presently exchanging at 240.64 cents, which in every practical sense is very critical. Moreover, Coco's BCX fell to 60 cents following a 0.77 decline in value, demonstrating that market examination over the most recent 24 hours revealed a loss of 1.84, bringing the fundamentally entire cryptographic money market to 1,198,816,136,743, demonstrating that yet prior to plunging exceptionally profound into the AMP specialized examination certainly led us to discuss the very current situation. Support especially is a level at which purchaser is explicitly become in every practical sense all the more truly dynamic and truly prevent the coin as cost from falling any further, which is very huge. Similarly, obstruction most certainly is a level at which purchaser is explicitly become in every practical sense all the more truly dynamic and truly prevent the coin as cost from falling any further, which is very huge. AMP execution, the cost of AMP is at 0.005, down 2.27 in the most recent hours, and truly has a value change of 0.26 throughout the week. So support essentially is a level at which purchasers in a real sense become more exceptionally dynamic and truly prevent the coin as cost from falling any extremely further in a sort of significant way. 1-day exchanging volume for BTC is 5,028. $737.00 United States dollars WHI United States dollars, demonstrating how moreover Coco's BCX came to 60 cents following a loss of 0.77 in esteem, which shows that market Examination over the particularly most recent 24 hours there in every practical sense a loss of 1.84 bringing the sort of total cryptographic money market to 1,198,816,136,743, which really shows that yet before plunging kind of profound into the AMP specialized examination sort of examine. For July 19, 2023, inside a truly daily time span in every practical sense made sense of beneath showing how AMP most certainly faces medium-term obstruction at 0.006 in a particularly large manner. We utilize frequently relative strength index RSI moving certainly normal combination and disparity mapped backing levels opposition levels, different time span moving midpoints including kind of straightforward moving in every way that truly matters normal small while amps Williams percent our pointer is at 61.856 for the 14-day period, indicating an unbiased state, assigned by and large exchange is somewhat conceivable at this reach sort of in contrast to mainstream thinking the MACD line basically is remaining beneath of the sort of sine line after a hybrid showing how AMP backing and obstruction backing in opposition basically are significant specialized pointers used to recognize essentially key cost level. Bitcoin price prediction as the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision gets closer, has Bitcoin already hit bottom? The next meeting of the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, is planned for Wednesday. And market participants are eagerly waiting to see what happens and how it might affect Bitcoin and other financial assets. As the FOMC meets to decide on the federal interest rate, the cryptocurrency market is tense. Investors are asking if Bitcoin has already hit its bottom or if there will be more volatility in the future. At the time this was written, one Bitcoin was worth $29,260, and its 24-hour trade volume was a whopping $11.8 billion. The choices made by the FOMC could have a big effect on where Bitcoin's price goes and how people feel about the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Let's take a look at the technical side of the market and see what we can figure out about the Bitcoin price. How much will Bitcoin cost? Bitcoin, the most popular cryptocurrency, had a big drop in value and was getting close to $28,850. But a recent doji candle that closed just above this key level shows that bearish sentiment may be weakening. Also, the presence of a doji candle and a spinning top candle near the $28,800 mark makes a bullish trend or decline more likely. Also, both the relative strength index, RSI, and the moving average convergence divergence, MACD, are in the oversold zone, which makes it more likely that the price will turn up. It is important to keep a close eye on